There was some big news about a raccoon.
Yeah, there was a guy tried to save a raccoon, and it bit his face while he was driving it to the vet, and then he found out it was rabid.
Is this the plot to the new Zootopia movie? All right, boys, here we go. It's
4 a.m.
snowing outside.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was.
Ish.
I don't know if it's doing it anymore.
I mean, for us, it's pretty significant.
It in December, yeah.
Yeah, here in the deep south. Are we in the deep south?
No, we're in the shallow south.
We're in the shallow south? Okay.
Was North Carolina called North Carolina because it was part of the Union?
No, you idiot.
I don't know. Good question.
I don't know either.
Maybe they were like, God, Carolina is so big. Let's just make 2 of them.
Let's just make 2 Carolinas.
Split them. Put all the low country folk down there in South Carolina.
And then South Carolina was like, we're going to make Pepsi.
They're like, we're going to have the worst roads of all time.
Yeah.
And North Carolina, we are going to only cater to out-of-state New Yorkers to move here.
Yeah. Or people from... Dude, I don't know if you noticed... we went to the same high school, so you probably did pick up on this. A shitload of our teachers in high school were from fucking Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy.
I have a lot of friends from Michigan, too. The guy that built this treehouse is from Michigan.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with Michigan? Why can't you stay the fuck up there?
My friends from Michigan said that maybe people in North Carolina kind of reminds them of Michigan. Not the climate or anything like that at all, but I can see it. I've liked... like every person from Michigan I've met.
If the people in Michigan are that cool, just stay in fucking Michigan, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Wow, so now you're telling them to go back to their own state,
yeah,
not
stop
country.
running up our goddamn property values, thank you.
Yeah. Actually, you can run mine up because I own mine.
Whatever.
I'm locked in.
Must be nice home ownership.
My 900 square foot house. We were thinking about getting our daughter something to ride, like a little tricycle or something in the house, or one of the little ride things, and I was like, where's she gonna go? Like, back and forth, like, just...
It's like that commercial, I don't know if you've seen it, where they have the backyard, but it's like 2 square feet.
That is our backyard, too!
And it's like...
That's pretty much it.
Oh, shit. Hey, this is the Dad Blast, brought to you by the Dad Voice Podcast.
We just blasted straight off.
I'm Cole.
I'm Phil.
So lots of news this week. So much shit about the current administration. Pete Hegseth's a war criminal.
Yeah, most of the news is just related to that. So I had to dip in the bag a little bit to find some other things after we talk about Pete Hegseth.
Well, I think that's really the beginning and end of the sentence. Pete Hegseth's a war criminal, and they're just trying to blame everyone else.
Yeah, they're just throwing each other under the bus now.
And Donnie has apparent signs of Alzheimer's and dementia.
Oh, yeah.
Like, blatant signs.
Even his filter is getting less. And I'm like, oh, man. I always thought maybe, okay, this is just what he thinks. It doesn't get worse or anything. But now I'm like, oh, shoot, maybe it does.
Soon he's going to be like, we got to get them...
Yeah.
slurs out of here, you know, like he's just gonna openly say it. But also he posted like
people be like, yeah, we do. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
The ones who are emboldened by him are already saying it out loud, so it's fine. But he posted like 150 something posts to Truth Social in one night.
Trigger fingers turned to Twitter fingers.
Yeah. He posted like that's straight up sundowning behavior, dude.
Yeah.
That's straight up.
The sun is down and he's up.
Yeah, and he's fucking hammering at that keyboard.
He's like, who else up right now?
And he's always screaming.
He's like, I have so many fucking clocks on my wall. This one says Kyoto. This one says, I don't know what time it is. I'm just raging.
Why are you yelling at me?
Do you think he openly screams his True Social posts as he types them?
He does.
Just in the Oval Office.
How sad is it that Christy Nome... And they're like, and Christy Nome's just standing outside. She's like, fuck.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is a traitor. She's right
Distract him before he hits send. Or truth or whatever. He's truthing all over the place.
It's a truth explosion.
He's in the bathroom truthing everywhere.
Oh no.
Get the truth paste.
You know,
He has all the plaque in his brain.
Oh, look at that. Like, our whole administration is like a gang of pirates, dude. Like, we have the syphilis and scurvy riddled brain of
He's like
a
Jack
sea
Sparrow.
captain. Yeah. And then we have the witch doctor with the weird demon voice that they found.
Yeah, they picked this dude up in the Caribbean.
And they're like, he's the guy that's in charge of everyone's health. And then they have the obvious pirate prostitute that is Christy Nome. And then they have the straight up war criminal who's Pete Hegseth.
Pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but whatever.
But he's not like a good war.
Yeah, he just ruins all the fun. He's not fun.
He's just drunk as fuck all the time.
But you have to have him because you need a killer on your squad.
I think we figured out that the United States is being run by a classic gang of pirates.
Wow. Makes me feel not as bad for pirating content.
And Caroline Levitt is just like the
Mrs.
bar
Turner.
wench. Yeah, the bar wench.
She showed up to the White House the first day, and Pete Hegseth just drunk as shit. He was like, "Best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner."
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
'Cause you're in one. She like grabbed her little cross necklace. She was like,
Joe Biden still thinks he's in the White House, so he's like, I'm a pirate too.
"He's the ghost of pirate."
He's Bootstrap Bill, just stuck
He's
in
the ghost that haunts Donald Trump.
He's stuck in the brig.
Still alive.
He's got fucking barnacles growing out of his face and shit.
Trump probably wakes up every day. He's literally Davy Jones.
If I was Biden, if I would, I mean, he's not coherent enough to do
I
what
would
he was
shake
talking.
chains outside the
I
White
would-
House. I'd be like, "Woo!"
I would literally just find the one like Secret Service homie I still have in there and be like, let me in, and go into like some secret wall compartment right behind a picture of me and just talk shit to Donald and be like, I'm gonna kill you, Donald.
He's like, "Am I at Hogwarts?"
Oh my god.
Not again.
He's like, he gets on True Social, these fucking Hogwarts paintings.
We need to get some Miss Universe paintings. I'd rather talk to them.
Oh wait, Miss Universe is in the news. What for?
Something they were embezzling or something.
Something about con
Boring.
artists running pageants, right?
Wow.
Wow. That's
Guys, we weren't. This pageant wasn't a child sex trafficking ring. It was just pure embezzlement.
just pure embezzlement.
Oh,
Pure
that's
financial
great.
fraud.
You're good, man.
Thank God for that, right?
Yeah. Let's see. There was a guy who was caught trespassing on Travis Kelce's property, trying to serve a subpoena for Taylor Swift. Thoughts?
Question about that. What? First off, we all know that Travis doesn't have a subpoena because Taylor wrote a fucking song about it.
Yeah, there's songs about that.
I know I made that joke before we started, but I had to.
You got it.
I got to get it out.
Get it in.
Get it. But if he's delivering a subpoena, is that trespassing?
Yeah, I always wondered how that worked. You got to be a brave person to be a process server, especially for like an NFL player.
Imagine you just show up with a manila envelope and the last thing you see is fucking Travis Kelce just rushing you, and then you wake up and you can't move anything below your neck.
I'd be like $50 million minimum.
I'd be like, Taylor's going to give me $1 billion, and I'm going to take that $1 billion to Elon, and he's going to make me a fucking robot, man.
He's going to take that $1 billion and turn it into $500 million.
He's going to burn it in front of me.
Also, I think the guy, Travis Kelce, he's obviously got like a security gate at his house, so I guess his security sucks. So now we just know that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why you need security? You're a tight end, dude. Come on.
Dude, fucking handle it.
He acted hard and gangster back in the day, too. Like, come on, dude.
Dude, this has got to be the most humbling season for him, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably why he didn't.
He's fully white again.
Yeah.
He's been revealed.
Do you believe the rumors that T Swift has gone MAGA because of Kelsey? Do you believe that Kelsey's MAGA?
Nah. Yeah. I can see
it. I could believe
they play the juggling act of wanting the media money, and
she's a fucking billionaire. So
he's from the Midwest. Come on.
She's gonna vote for her self-interest, and he's good at football, but he's dumber than a bag of rocks.
Donna Kelce is in that new Trader show on Peacock with Alan Cummings, and it's just
yeah.
I was like, this woman's so out of place.
I haven't watched that show. Is it good?
I don't know. I just saw the commercial, and she was just like, "Hi, I'm Donna Kelce," and I'm like,
that
"That's
one
a
of their
name."
Wives?
The mom.
The mom.
Yeah.
How the fuck is she famous? just because she's got a golden
I know their dad posted some, like, deep fried ass, like, MAGA meme a while back, so.
It doesn't
come on,
surprise, like,
it's in there.
That's why, like, people were surprised. Honestly.
Also, of course, Taylor Swift's MAGA. She's a billionaire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is she's a billionaire. Like, she's going to get the tax breaks and everything. That's what she wants. But I was more surprised. Like, Sydney Sweeney being MAGA was not a surprise to anybody who has ever listened to that fucking asshole talk.
Then she came out with the apology a couple days ago. And
did she?
She's like, fine, here. It was basically like, fine, here's your fucking apology. Put me in more movies that won't flop, please.
I don't think that the problem was her being MAGA.
Yeah.
I think that the problem is she's a fucking shitty actress. I've not watched Euphoria, but I can't imagine she's the one carrying it.
No.
What's crazy to me is so many people are...
I've heard that Zendaya carried it.
Yeah.
Just heard.
Watched. You watched? Is it good? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to watch it. Hunter Schafer, though, like... The little bit of her acting that I've seen, so much better, but people won't admit that because she's trans, which, by the way, I think she's a handsome young woman. Maybe, I don't want that to sound transphobic. She's a good-looking gal, okay? That's what I'm going to say. I think...
Cancel call.
What?
Cancel.
That's right. Cancel me in the comments. Comment down below, please. Yeah, anyways, so... We'd be real. We're going to have to make this one a little bit short, by the way. Just by a few minutes.
All good.
But... I know we have some other stuff.
Other big news?
There was some big news about a raccoon.
Yeah, there was a guy tried to save a raccoon, and it bit his face while he was driving it to the vet, and then he found out it was rabid.
Is this the plot to the new Zootopia movie?
It is. They're going to make their taming collars shock harder now.
They bumped it up from G to PG because of animated violence.
I just think that he probably just should have thought about the fact that a raccoon has probably never been at highway speeds before.
No. The raccoon's losing his mind.
Raccoons weren't meant to go 70 miles an hour. He probably lost his shit.
By the way, raccoons have been in the news a lot.
Raccoons have never been that fast in their life.
Did you see that a raccoon broke into a liquor store and got shit-faced and broke like a bunch of bottles of liquor?
Wow.
They thought it was like a robbery. It was a raccoon. So that's cool.
They got the little eye patch things. It's a classic trope.
Classic. Our light went out over there. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I thought it was a light outside.
No, it's the demons here in this treehouse. The treemans, if you will. What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
I said treemans, and then it turned back on.
Who did my parents build this treehouse on top of? I'm not saying what, I'm saying who.
What if it's like this was all, because this is all still pretty like open space. This is all like a burial ground.
It probably is.
Yeah, so.
Lydia's Bridge is down the road.
What the fuck is that?
The haunted bridge.
I don't do that. What's that?
It's one of the most haunted things in North Carolina.
Oh, is that the one where you can go and then like you'll see handprints on your car and shit?
Yeah, and there's like a young woman in a white dress who will try and hitchhike when you go through the bridge. My wife and I drove under the bridge recently. I was like, babe, this is the bridge.
Did you see the woman in white?
I actually ran over her because I was trying to show Katie the bridge.
I have to ask.
I hit her again.
Was it just another person?
Okay, you know what? Maybe that was a real person.
It's a runaway bride.
There's two ghosts now.
Her life.
I doubled the amount of ghosts.
That's our next venture.
Now they're both just concussed ghosts, being like, "Oh, gonna."
Guess what? You just made this a true crime podcast.
Yeah, very niche, local North Carolina true crime.
Honestly, dude,
I just doxed where my parents live, but that's okay.
I think that they can.
It's all open source information anyway.
Yeah, I think people have pieced it together. Speaking of animal attacks and Zootopia.
Me?
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. I was in the hospital Saturday.
You were, because we were supposed to record.
That was just 2 days ago. I got bit by a pit bull in a place where I was supposed to be. And I'm highlighting the breed because I want to cause controversy. And just to also highlight that they have the pounds per square inch thing with their jaw. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Deep bites. But then it turns out I'm allergic to the antibiotics they prescribed me. So then my own body was trying to kill me too.
Yeah.
And it still is. And I still look like I have an all-over sunburn. I had trouble breathing Saturday morning. I went to urgent care. The nurse practitioner came in. She looked at me and saw my throat and my neck and stuff, and she turned around and opened the door and said, "You call 911. You get 50 milligrams of this. You get 10 milligrams of that." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And we were
Right stat now.
And I was at the urgent care at big local shopping area where the Macaroni Grill used to be.
Oh,
And so I was just sitting there getting Benadryl pumped in my brain, like,
Oh, yeah, that one's real close to your house.
yeah, like, and I was sitting there just delirious on Benadryl, and I was like, oh my God, I used to eat at Macaroni Grill here as a kid, and now I'm dying.
You tripping balls.
And then I got taken to a local hospital, and I basically just spent my Saturday afternoon on and off napping in a gurney in the middle of the hallway of this local, not as good as the other hospital in our area is. And, there was a guy who was dying of COVID, basically. He was a unhoused individual who was demanding graham crackers and milk and screaming about that. And I was still high as shit on Benadryl. And then they took him out and wheeled him upstairs. I don't know if that means take him to the farm.
It was a grown man. It was a small child.
Yeah, it probably was. And then they wheeled in a guy, and they were like, all right, this guy is coming in for throat stretching. And I was like, dude, fucking what? I was like, is this a sex thing? And then this very scary-looking bald guy gets wheeled in there, and they just keep leaving the door open. And I'm laying in the hallway on Benadryl, and the nurses keep checking, and they're like, no, you can't go home yet. I'm like, why?
By the way, that hospital is not doing anything important enough to leave you in a hallway. They probably have plenty of open rooms.
It was the most bizarre Saturday I've ever had. I just spent it on a maximum dose of Benadryl laying in a hospital hallway.
Having an antihistamine fever dream.
Yeah. And I still haven't processed it fully. Like yesterday I had the whole appreciation for being alive thing, but I'm just like, that's how I spent my only day off.
The whole time I was texting.
My family were all just like going about their lives, doing their stuff. Like Katie, or my daughter and wife, were at a birthday party and stuff, and I was just laying in this hospital alone. It actually sounds kind of sad now that I say that, but I'm not pressed about it.
That could be like a whole episode though, because I can't tell you how many times I've just told my wife, like, "Hey, I got to go to the emergency room. I'm going."
Yeah.
And like the one time. This will be a good picture to put on but I'm going to put a picture on the screen when I edit this, and I'm going to give you a warning now. It is a subdural hematoma, and it is huge. But the one time my wife went to the emergency room with me, we were quote unquote on a break. I was going through some mental shit, and at the time,
we all do, us white boys.
At the time, I just thought I was really bad for her, and we were dating. We weren't like we didn't separate. Like this was early into our relationship, like a year in, maybe at most.
You're like, babe, I just got to go to the emergency room to figure shit out.
No, we went to a fest down in South Carolina called the Summer Super Slam, and it was just a full fucking all day fest of hardcore bands, and I was moshing like I do. And a guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, honestly, he wasn't a super tall guy, but he was like this lean kind of guy, and he was doing this crazy spin kick, and he landed it right there on my side.
Yeah, your giant bruise
thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So I have shown you, but she was also at the fest. We weren't like together, but we were physically together. And I had driven everybody down in my shitty 92 Toyota Camry that's literally the same age as I was. And a couple of the guys stayed with me. Shout out Dylan and Hunter. If they're seeing this, they'll know who they are. And then Lauren was
I don't know. I think one of them voted that they only watch certain episodes when we talk about a topic they like. So,
yeah, the poll on Facebook. By the way, answer our polls on Facebook. I'm trying to make this work for you guys better. But Lauren, my wife, she was there. She was like, I'm going to hang out with you and make sure you're okay. Because it went from a small footprint to a bruise. And I had like picked up my shirt to wipe my face. And one of the girls that was there at the show, she was like, holy fuck. And I was like, what? And I looked down. and there's a bruise starting to creep across.
You got
my
like
side.
the upside down starting to come through.
Yeah. It was starting to get real purple and shit. And I was like, oh, no, it's a bruise. And she was like, no, go to the fucking hospital. Like, she wasn't being rude, but she was like, that's really bad. Like, you're in danger. And I was like, no, I don't have health insurance. It's fine. And, like, one of the girls
Well, you won't when you're dead, too.
The girl was like a CNA. One of the girls there was a CNA. And she was like, no. Seriously, just go get it checked out.
A CNA at a hardcore show?
Yeah, right.
No fucking way.
Went to the hospital, got it checked out. The doctor that saw me immediately put me into an MRI. Is my nose bleeding?
No, you're good. The hematoma's coming back. It's just in your brain now.
I'm 11.
Yeah. So you're going to get diagnosed with some kind of really bad brain thing. You're like, no, I'm 11.
I'm 11. I have to kill Vecna.
Sir, that's not real. And you're believing this because of
the brain bleed.
Because of the brain bleed and the tumor that's pushing on your amygdala. Sir, please stop swinging your arms.
So I did go to the hospital, and the doctor immediately took me into an MRI, and he was like showing me images. He was like, it's a good thing you came in, because you see right here and right here, he's like, this is blood pooling in your organs. And he's like, if we wouldn't have treated you and done whatever we did, whatever the fuck they did, I don't remember, it was all a blur. He's like, if we wouldn't have treated you, then you could have died. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, that would have been badass. Anyways, they basically treated me, let me sit there for a little bit, and then it was like 2 a.m. and they were like, okay, you're free to go. You going home? And I was like, yeah, my home is like 6 hours away.
They're like, don't lose too much blood on the way.
This was in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't think it was 6 hours, but it was a hump.
Close to it.
Yeah, it was a hump. But, so, yeah, that's the story of that. And honestly, that was the only time my wife ever went to the emergency room with me. I'll be like, but at the same time, like, she and I have a very dedicated system of language where if I looked at her and said, I need you to take me to the ER, she'd be like, you're going to die within seconds. Like, that's how bad this is. Yeah. Because I normally just handle it myself. Yeah. So, don't feel bad. I think your family was just doing what families do.
I had to teach my wife how to use an EpiPen last night. She missed my leg the first time. I was like, fuck, babe. It comes with the practice one. That'd be a great prank. Replace somebody's EpiPen with the practice one. Gotcha,
bitch. Oh, you choking on your own laughter because
it's not working. Honestly, if I just get a shitty night's sleep one night, I'm gonna be tempted to just take the EpiPen and just use it just to be able to get up and go to work, just to get the adrenaline going.
Oh shit! All right,
we both just did the dad thing at the same time. We were like,
the adjustment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we'll call it a short
Wow, we
dad
blasted
blast.
off.
This was fun. It was a good cut up, a good warm up. I do want to talk about real quick before we quit this and go into the next episode. Starting in the next week or two, or I shouldn't say next week or two, because we might end up having to take some time off if your schedule gets.
I'm getting there. Hectic. I'm getting through it.
But in the next couple of dad blasts, what we're going to do is we're going to try to change the format up, and we're going to start doing them live.
Oh yeah.
On Saturday or Sunday. And then what we're going to do after that is take the live recording and make it a video on YouTube and the audio recording. So,
and then you will barely know any different.
Right. And you guys will still be able to hear. The only thing is, if you catch it live and then you go and listen or watch, you'll see where we edited everything out.
Yeah.
And you'll catch all my trails and where I just word salad and try to get my thoughts out coherently. But I'm excited.
You had to cut out all the slurs and stuff.
Yeah, all the hard.
I mean slurring your speech.
Racial slurs. Oh yeah, slurring speech.
No, I mean slurs.
Yeah, we are very racist people.
Yep.
That's a joke.
We're from We're from the deep south. We just started talking about that.
Shallow south.
Shallow south.
We're on the shallow south. Anyways,
I'm from the shallow south. I only judge people based on their skin tone lightly.
Right. It's mostly very generalized misconceptions.
I more use it to categorize.
Right. Sure. Yeah, typical thing. I'm
not discriminate.
Not fully white, so I can be racist. Just kidding.
Say it right now. Say it.
I love that clip.
Yeah. So say it.
So say it. So say the word you want to say. Yeah, no. If you want to know what clip we're talking about, it was a few episodes
It's
ago.
the old Onion clip.
Yeah, no, that's from The
Oh, is
Good
it real?
Wife.
Oh, it
from,
is?
Yeah, it's from a TV series.
Oh, I
called
thought
The
it
Good
was
Wife.
from an old Onion thing.
It,
Okay.
it very much gives Onion vibes.
Yeah.
So I can see where you say that. Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Like
it.
and subscribe. Follow us for more. If you're listening on audio, give us a rating. We love you. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, see you in 5 seconds.
See you in 5 seconds. All right, Audi 5000, my friends.